Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, I'm Jenny and I haven't uploaded in like about a year. Yes, I know I stay slacking off, but hopefully this is the time because it's 2021 and you know I'm gonna start this year off with a banger. And I know it's a banger because everybody's New Year's resolution is always to lose weight, and last year I lost 30 pounds in 4 months. And if you want to figure out how I did that, then just keep on watching. Just to give you guys a heads up, I am not a nutritionist, I am not a health physician. This is just works for me and for my body. As you guys can get some of these tips and applying to your guys' journey if that helps. Okay, so I'm pretty much gonna go based off my notes that I did because I didn't want to, like, you know, lose my train of thought. The day I found out that I actually needed to lose weight and needed to get my ass like on track was when I ordered this workout set. It's from a brand called Set Active and it's gonna be my first set, so I was like really excited. And I got it in the mail. It was so cute, the material was bomb, but when I tried it on I didn't feel comfortable and I was like, oh shit, like, yeah, you need to start losing weight. So I've pretty much always been going to the gym, but I've never took it, I mean I've took it serious, but I've never really got to the point where I need to lose weight. I would just go to the gym, work on legs, and I actually did gain a couple, you know, a couple gains here and there, and but I also wasn't eating clean, so like, yeah, like I was gaining the gains on my booty, but my stomach wasn't going nowhere. Like it was just staying there or probably even getting bigger. And that was one of my biggest insecurities. Like I didn't feel comfortable, and I noticed that my size in jeans was going up and going up, and I was like, what the hell, you know? And so then yeah, that's when I figured out, I was like, yo, your girl needs to lose weight. So I started on June 15th to be exact. I know because that's when I took a before picture, and I'll probably insert it here. I started at 158 pounds. Like, your girl gained weight. And obviously you gain weight, like relationship weight, all you want to do is just eat, go out, have fun, straight just be munching and going out to places to eat, trying out new places. And that's like my man's and I go-to shit. We could eat in the car, watch Netflix, and we do that often. So I started June 15th of 2020 at 158 pounds, and now I am at 130. I don't know if this is my exact goal. Like, yeah, at first I was like, I want to be at 135, but then when I knew that I was able to lose weight, because I honestly didn't think that it was possible for me to lose that much weight, just because I knew myself and I knew that I was probably gonna slack off. But the fact that I was able to see results like really fast, and I was like, oh shit, like, okay. As I started losing more weight, my goal started going lower and lower. So right now I'm at 130. I want to be around 125 to 130, just because, you know, your body weight fluctuates throughout the whole day. Obviously you eat something, it goes up, you know, you go to the restroom, it goes down. So it's like, it's not always you know, you're not gonna be 130 all day. Like, obviously I go up to like 133. By the end of the day I'm at 133, 134, and then wake up in the morning, you know, go to the restroom, come back and weigh myself, I'm back to 130. So I think 130 is my real weight. That's how I go based off of. I was just, you know, eating right. That was all I was doing, and I was not on a restricted diet because I learned that just doesn't work for me. I do not restrict myself from eating like chips, restrict myself from eating bread or like anything. I don't restrict myself because I've tried it before, and then I'll just end up binge eating, and then it just doesn't work for me. So what I do is I counted my calories, and I use this app called Lose It. I've heard of MyFitnessPal, but I've never tried it, and it's actually pretty good. Let's say if you put your age, the height, your current weight, and how much weight you want to lose, and then a certain amount of time that you want to lose it, then it'll start telling you like how many calories you should eat for breakfast, how many calories you should eat for lunch, how many calories you should eat for dinner, and then for snacks, and then so forth. When I started counting my calories, at first it was a little confusing, and yes, you do have to track everything. So like, let's say if you're cooking and you put olive oil on your chicken that you're cooking, you have to kind of track the amount of olive oil that you're putting in your dinner, because that does count. Like, and any single little calorie does count, especially if you're trying to lose weight. That's how I took it, and so I took it very serious, and I was measuring everything. At first you do feel like, okay, this is kind of a little too much, but I promise you it does help. Like I said, I didn't restrict myself from anything. So like, let's say if I wanted chips, if the bag said per 13 pieces, the amount of serving is only 13 pieces of the chips, and that's 130 calories, I will literally sit there and count 13, put them in a bowl, and just eat them, just so that I won't feel like I'm restricting myself, and I'll have like a little bit of a taste of at least some chips that I was like, that I really was craving, and I'm not restricting myself. And when I see the chance that I see chips, I'm like, okay, I already had that, like I'm fine. Or like if someone offers me chips, like it doesn't hurt to get 1 chip or 2 chips or 3, like, you know. And I also log that in, like. And what's cool about this app is that you scan everything. So like, let's say if you get some chips and it has a little barcode, you scan it and it tells you like the amount of servings, like 1 serving, like I said, 13 chips is like 120 calories, and you put 13 chips in. And yeah, that's pretty much how I was like doing it for literally a whole 4 months straight. I'm not gonna lie, there was times where I did go over my calorie count, but it wasn't often. Sometimes on Sundays, me and my boyfriend would like to go out to eat, and I wouldn't restrict myself, not even from soda. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't restricting myself from soda. Like, it was really hard. But I don't drink soda all the time. So like, there was times where we would go out and I would ask for water, or something that I really love is mineral water, or in Spanish how we say it, agua mineral preparada. Like, that's just mineral water with lemon, with a little bit of salt, and you know, it gives it some flavor. Like, it's obviously not the same, but I honestly do prefer that over soda. Like, it's way calmer, refreshes everything. So yeah, but that's another story. Anyways, yeah, so I wasn't restricting myself from anything. And also, once I started seeing results, I was like, okay, like I'm getting the hang of this, you know. Like, I felt good, I was feeding my body good, I didn't feel as lazy, I just didn't feel bad within myself, and I started seeing results. So like, obviously the first few pounds that you lose is your water weight, which is like, I lost like 10 pounds like this, and then it just started slowing down. It was like a pound per week. I was actually doing pretty good. It's just a matter of consistency. Like, if you're consistent, I promise you, you're gonna see results, even if you don't restrict yourself from anything. Like I said, it just didn't work for me. I know people that do cut off bread and do cut off soda and do cut off chips and only have cheat meals every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks, and that's just not me. I can't do that. I'm gonna be realistic. Like, I just can't. Like, I like to, like, you know, eat tacos on the weekend. I like to eat pizza on the weekend, but I don't go overboard. But I did not go to the gym during this time. So I was just pretty much just eating clean and eating at my calorie budget, or below, a little below my calorie budget. And in no way was it being unhealthy. Was I like underfeeding my body? Because I felt good, I was okay. I didn't go to the gym, so that's what pretty much caused me to lose a lot of my lower body weight. Like, girl, I was growing a booty. Like, I had, you know, I had a little something going on back there. But then after I started losing weight, I lost a lot of weight from my lower body. Like, my legs started looking thinner, my ass started going flatter, and I was like, oh my god. And like, it does kind of suck, because like, I put all that work into the gym, like lifting weights, going heavy, and then like, I don't know where, like, it just disappeared. But that's just, for my body, it's not this, it might not be the same, especially if you go to the gym and you weight train and you include the calorie budgeting, then you'll be fine. But as for me, since we are in the pandemic and the gyms were closed and I didn't have that much equipment at home, I didn't really work out, so I got really skinny and people were starting to notice. At first it was just like, okay, like, Jenny, you lost 10 pounds, like, you look fine. And then my mom started to notice. She was like, Jenny, you're getting really skinny, like, I don't know. And you know, it's like the little things like that will get to you, especially like for me, it did get to me. You're gonna lose weight from everywhere. Like, you're not gonna be like, I'm gonna lose weight just from my stomach and just target your stomach. It doesn't work like that. So I reached my goal on October 30th, 2020. Also, one thing that worked for me too was drinking water before your meals. It'll get you full faster. Like, I'll chug like a whole like cup of water, and then obviously you're gonna you're gonna go to the restroom, you're gonna flush it right out, and then you're gonna feel empty again, but then you feel satisfied. Eat until you feel satisfied. Don't eat until you get full, because once you get full, and I don't like that feeling. I like feeling satisfied. I'm like, okay, like, I still have energy to go do something else. Like, another thing that actually helped me, that I feel like this is one of the things, like one of the main things that helped me out a lot, was, I don't know if you guys heard of OxyShred. There was this girl on Instagram that I follow. She was giving away a OxyShred, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna enter the giveaway. Like, what are the odds that I'm gonna win? Like, you know. So I tried it, and little do you know, I won. So that was like the first time I've ever had an OxyShred. So I was like, oh, like, I was actually hyped. And then, like, it got there within 2 days, and dude, I swear to God, I started drinking that like every single morning. So like, OxyShred, you drink it every morning if you're not working out, and or twice if you're working out, like one in the morning and then the second time before you work out. So I was drinking it every morning, and it was keeping me up and going. Like, I didn't feel jittery, I didn't feel like bad. So like, if you guys are debating on getting OxyShred, I say you should. OxyShred helped me a lot, especially because it's obviously a dietary supplement, kind of. So like, it curbs your cravings, boosts up your metabolism, and it doesn't curb your cravings to like the point where you're starving yourself. Like, no, like, obviously you get hungry, but you don't feel like snacking right away. Like, when I wake up, I right away like think of food, and with the Celsius, like, I'll take a Celsius and I feel fine, and I'll be okay to eat later. Like, I'll start getting hungry like around 10 or 11, and that's like the time that I have my lunch at work. So that's fine with me. Like, if you guys are thinking about investing in it, do so. Like, it helps a ton. At the very moment right now, I'm still at 130. I'm actually trying to gain weight now, like trying to gain healthy weight. I'm content with my body weight right now. So like, now I just want to go to the gym, build some muscle, build my booty back up, you know, because I did lose it during my weight loss journey. And you know, it's okay, it happens, but if I could do it once, I could do it again. For those people that think that they have to cut off everything, like, it's hard. And I know from experience, like, don't be so hard on yourself. If you can't completely cut off soda, if you can't completely cut off chips, if you can't completely cut off bread or tortillas, like, it's okay if you just count your calories. Like, obviously, and also obviously counting your calories is forcing you to eat by portions, and that's what also helped me too. Let's say if I have a big meal in the during breakfast, my meal for lunch is not going to be so big. Or maybe if I want to have a bigger meal for dinner, I won't eat as much in the morning or at lunchtime. Also, do not starve yourself. Like, I don't want you guys to think that counting your calories means cutting off like half of your diet. Like, no, you can start little by little. Like, put some realistic goals, you know. And I promise you, you guys are, once you guys start seeing results, it's gonna become addicting, and then you're just gonna want to keep losing weight and losing weight and losing weight. And one tip I do want to give you guys is, who cares what anyone thinks? Like, during your journey, like, especially for me, I had like my mom tell me, like, you looked better when you were, you know, when you had some weight on you. yeah, I look better, but I didn't feel better. Or like people will tell you like, oh Jenny, damn, like you lost so much weight, like what the hell. And like they'll say it not in such like a good way, like they'll kind of like try to like tell you like, damn girl, like you lost a lot of weight, like not in a good way. But don't let that throw you off. Like if you feel content with yourself losing weight and you feel good about yourself that way, then fuck it, just do so. Like fuck what anyone thinks. And my boyfriend was actually really supportive about that. Like he would see me losing weight and he'd be like, damn, like you lost a lot of weight, like that's good. You know, and I'll tell him like, hey babe, like I just lost 1 more pound. Like surround yourself with people that like, you know, that will cheer you on. But if they judge you, like do not listen to them. Like there's gonna be times where they'll be like obviously you live in a Hispanic house, and when you live in a Hispanic household, they're gonna be clowning on you, you know, it's just part of being Hispanic. So oh shit, my battery's gonna die. I obviously live with my siblings, and they told me, like my sister told me like, damn girl, like you lost your ass. Like I know, like, but you ain't gotta say it like that. But yeah, like it's a process, but don't give up. You know, it's a new year, do something for you. Like if you feel like you need to lose weight and you don't feel comfortable, change it. Like go to the gym, hit the gym. If you want to hit the gym, hit the gym. If you don't want to, it's not necessary for you to lose weight, I promise you. And I know this because this is how I did it. I counted my calories. And if you guys want a more in-depth video of like, let's say, counting my calories throughout the day, you guys want to see what I ate in a day, then let me know down below. But yeah, that's pretty much how I lost weight. So I hope this video is not all over the place, and I hope it was very informative. I do kind of ramble, so I kind of try to make a list, but I still feel like I fell off. But anyways, but I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys liked this video, and I will be, now that I am going to the gym, I do plan on filming like gym content. Let me know if you guys want to see more of these type of videos, what I eat in a day, how I count my calories, and yeah, let me know what you guys want to see later on, and let me know what you guys think. If you guys are gonna start, let me know if you guys are gonna start your weight loss journey down below, or if you guys just want to start counting your calories, just count calories and see where that takes you. But I hope this video was very informative and very helpful, and I'll see you guys in my next video.